What's up, YouTube? Mountain Song Outdoors here. We are back again with another long overdue video. But before we dive into that, I just wanted to give a big shout out to all my subscribers, everyone that's been following the channel. Thank you for so much for sticking around. You guys and gals rock. You really do mean the world to me. I know I say it all the time, but it's definitely true. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Alrighty, folks, so a lot has been going on in the last couple months. Life is a crazy thing, you know. We're always growing, we're always evolving. We as people tend to go through a lot, both good and bad, and there's been a lot of bad lately, but with that, good things always do come out of it. Quite frankly, if we're being honest, I've had some health stuff going on. A couple of people in my family that are very near and dear to me have had some health stuff going on. And it's just been a huge wake-up call for me. So before we get into what's going on with me, I just wanted to tell everybody, for what it's worth, please try and take care of yourselves. Life is so precious. It's such an amazing thing, and if you look at the grand scheme of things, like the time we are here is not very long. So please just take care of yourselves, so you can enjoy it, so you can live it. Do things that are fun, do things that you enjoy. Take that day off of work, go on that trip, whatever it is. Just have fun with life. Really go out there and live your life, and please take care of yourselves. Please, if you have the opportunity to eat the steak instead of the McDonald's, eat the steak. If you have the opportunity to eat a salad versus order of French fries, eat the salad. I mean, it goes such a long way. It really does. And you guys and gals are very important to me. And just for what it's worth, I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone is healthy. And I hope everyone is well. If you're not, my thoughts and prayers go out to you. They really do. So, with that being said, I'm not gonna dive too deep into what's going on with the people in my family, but I will dive into what's going on with me. So in January, I started having some chest pains, and I thought I was having a heart attack, to be honest with you. Got to the doctor, and they said that everything was good. Everything was looking fine. All my tests came back good. EKG came back good. So they thought that it was something anxiety related, or a lot of times like acid reflux, acid gas in your chest and esophagus tends to give you some of the same symptoms that a heart attack would. So they deemed it off as that. They checked my blood pressure there, said I had high blood pressure, but it was probably due to the fact that I was thinking I was having a heart attack. So after that, I got out of the hospital. Everything was good. They told me to go see a primary care doctor, which I did not, because I'm hard-headed. And everything was fine for a while, and then it was about two and a half weeks ago, maybe, I started feeling kind of lightheaded and woozy and dizzy, and it would kind of come and go. And at first I just thought it was nothing. I thought, I guess I'm kind of feeling off. And then after a while, I'm like, wow, this is kind of like starting to become an everyday thing. Like, it's not really going away. So I went to urgent care because I took my blood pressure at a Walmart. So I was going to drive to work that day. I'd work at an 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. shift. And when I got in my car, I was just feeling lightheaded. I was feeling woozy. I was like, it's probably not a good idea for me to drive, all the way down to work. So I talked to my boss, said I'm not going to make it in today, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, while I'm out, because I was on my way to work, I'm like, I'm going to go to like Walmart or something and check my blood pressure. So I went to our local Walmart, checked my blood pressure, and it was 177 over 111. Which, for those of you that don't know, is very high. It should be like 120 over 80, somewhere in there, give or take, depending on your person. But anyway, my blood pressure was through the roof. So I was like, wow, I should probably go to urgent care. So I went to urgent care. They said I was fine to go home. I didn't, they gave me the opportunity to go to the emergency room. I didn't feel the need to. She said, my doctor there said that there really wasn't a need to go, and that I should see this doctor who happens to be a primary, and he will get you where you need to be. So she gave me his card. I never called him that day. Well, the very next day I was at work, and I'm like, I can't keep living like this. Like, I was dizzy again. I checked my blood pressure. It wasn't as high as it was the day before, but it was still up there. I'm like, I gotta go home. I gotta go see a doctor. So I went home. I laid down for a little bit, tried to get myself feeling better. I woke up feeling a little bit better. And I called the doctor. I was like, look, doc, like, here's what's going on. They're telling me that you can make an appointment soon. He was like, where they're remodeling my office, so technically I'm out for the week. I was like, dang, I'm really not feeling well. I'm super lightheaded. And I told him what my blood pressure was, the reason why I went to urgent care. And he was like, if you don't mind, like, the mess, and me being in my personal clothes, like, I'll come see you. So he came to his office while they were remodeling the floors, took my blood pressure, ordered me to go do lab work, checked all my, vitals, whatever, and said, go get your lab work done, we'll figure out what's going on. And that's when you got a good doctor right there, because a lot of people, like, wouldn't even take me in. They're like, oh, we got appointments, such and such date. This guy was, like, on it, so I really appreciated that. Anyway, long story short, I went and did my lab work, and it came back that I was pre-diabetic. Came back that my cholesterol was high, and it came back that, and of course, I'm going through the high blood pressure thing. So, long story short, doctor called me. He's like, look, I want you to do some homework. I'm like, yeah, anything. I'll do anything. He's like, I need you to do like 5 to 10 minutes of exercise a day at least. Just break a sweat and maintain that for 5 to 10 minutes. I do that at work normally, but I've been getting out and walking every day too. And he said, you need to clean up your diet. No more like deep fried foods. No more. Basically, stop eating like shit. Start working out. Because he's like, if you don't, you're going to go down a road of health problems and medications, and it's just not going to be fun. And he's like, if you do maintain this diet and exercise and eat healthy and get some of that weight off of you, your blood pressure will sort of take care of itself. Your cholesterol will start going down, and he said he's confident that I'll never develop diabetes. So with all that being said, I was at kind of a fork in the road in my life, and now it's to the point, like, I'm realizing that if I just take care of myself, if you take care of your body will take care of you. But if you're just feeding your body crap and treating your body like crap all the time, your body's going to treat you like crap. And yeah, so I'm at the point now where I'm eating super clean. I'm eating a lot less meat than I was. I haven't eaten like any red meat at all. Eating basically just chicken breasts, salads, vegetables, not much fruit at all, no like cheese, no dairy, just basically meat and vegetables, and I feel fucking great. I do. I mean, you're not like, if you eat a big like Thanksgiving style dinner, I mean, yeah, it's delicious going down, but you feel like shit for hours and hours and hours. If you eat like a piece of salmon and a big ass salad, you feel like $1,000,000. Like, it's insane. You do that a couple times a day, you feel great. I'm down like 12, 13 pounds in a couple weeks. I mean, it's like the best, worst thing that could ever have happened to me, you know? So, enough about me. I just wanted to kind of give you guys and gals an update as far as what was going on. And, you know, a friendly sort of piece of advice. Take it from someone who didn't, or don't take it at all, you know? I'll say it like this. For what it's worth, I wish you all well. I wish you all happiness and health and a well-being and a good life. And please, please, please take care of yourselves. Because you guys and gals rock. You do. So on that note, it's going to be a wrap, folks. Thanks so much for watching.